want to do a TikTok character pause challenge. So let's do this one. Okay. Red face. Gotcha. Gotcha. Sorry. Hair. Miku adjacent. No? What is that? I don't know. Eyes. Normal. Very angry. Accessories. Headphones. I have those. That's so loud. Red eyes. Fits with the angry. Oh, clothes. Casual. Very equatorial. Okay. Let's see what we can do with that. Hello. This may come as a shock to some of you, but I am excessively stupid. I forgot to record the first whole thing of me talking to the camera while doing the drawing. I was gonna do sort of like a let's draw almost, but I didn't. So you get a quick voiceover instead, face over. I don't know. I prepared I set up the pauses I got and pieced them all together. And that's what we're looking at here. And then I went on to drawing. My first instinct, I couldn't get away from Miku. She had me in a chokehold. Not in a weird way. Hey. So Miku was where I went with the design, and I ended up landing somewhere on well, you'll see. And I sort of constructed a story for it in my head of how she is. And the story goes that Miku, this is set somewhat in the future, and Miku is the first true AI to be created. I don't know if this has anything to do with the actual story of Hatsune Miku, because I know very little about things. My head is very empty. But Miku is the first true AI, artificial intelligence, to be created, and she wants a body, or she wants to be real. So she makes a deal. When I looked at the results I got, the red, like, narrow, angry eyes combined with the redness of the eyes and sort of like the red face looking thing, it spoke to me. It spoke to me of demonic possession. So because of the fact that Hatsune Miku, I believe, is of Japanese origin, I decided that in my story, Miku makes a deal with an Oni. I looked it up. Turns out Onis are more so trolls and ogres and live in the mountains. Although, I checked, they are inherently magical. So, my universe has Onis that can make artificial intelligence bodies. But when it is dark, when she is in shadow, the Oni gets possession of her body. I imagined it would sort of go down something of a venom or parasite path, where they're at odds to begin with, but then begrudgingly become comrades. And in my mind, this universe, since this is in the future somewhat, humanity has started populating areas further into the wilderness, into the mountains and such. So the evil spirits, or the trolls, and the supernatural beings that live there, they're sort of forced into contact with humans and start revealing their malicious nature. And perhaps Miku must fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, and sort of uses her demonic alter ego, I don't know, to assist her, like in Parasite. And once she makes this deal with the demon, her career takes off. So she has to do all this fight for what's right, while also upholding her job as an idol. I had in my mind some scenes such as, whoops, power goes out, and when it comes back on, Miku is gone, and there's this big hulking creature on the stage, and she has to work with all that. I just thought it was a fun concept. I only thought it was a fun concept. I apologize. I think I'll cut back to the live commentary now because I eventually realized that I wasn't recording. This demon. I'm thinking since we have, or a halfway gone and a full not gone, I think we do a full gone, right? A full overtaken one. What do you guys think of that? I think tusks. Even though we already have horns, I just thinks, what am I, Jar Jar Binks? I just think that tusks would be good. Now you can disagree with that if you want, and yeah, that's fine. I have nothing to say about that. If you want to disagree with that, then go ahead. What kind of tusks though? Maybe, what do Oni tusks look like generally? Anything and everything? Very unhelpful. I have a gripe with my Oni girl that I have never actually watched, but I've just noticed now. She's just a girl. She's not even like got 2 horns, just the one. This is ridiculous. This is preposterous. Come on, let's get a little daring. I've never seen the show, but I bet my entire life that it would be a million times better if she looked horrific, right? She was like super scary, or ugly anyway. Well, ugly is subjective, I suppose. But conventionally very, well, if she looked like an Oni, right? I just think that would be fun. What's this show about? My Oni Girl. It's a film. It's not even a show. High school student Hirage Yatsuse struggles to make friends. One summer day, his life takes a turn when he encounters an Oni girl named Tsumugi, who has come to the human world to search for her mother. What does her mom look like? Is she at least like spooky? Well, see, if that's what her mom looks like, then why does her daughter look so normal? If that is her mom that I'm looking at. What am I looking at? I don't know. Anyway, I think that's what his Oni girl should look like. Oh, those are snow gods. Boring. Just saying. It's pretty safe. They're playing it safe. They could at least give her 2 horns. Like, come on. Just 1 horn is pathetic. Like they're not even trying. I'm not saying anything. I'm not here to speak ill of the animation itself. I'm sure that's all beautiful, and the designs are fine. But I think that my Oni girl would be a lot more fun if it looked like this. And if you disagree with that, then you, my friend, are wrong. That's not opinion. That is simply fact. I think we could be a little more daring with the proportions here. So let's be daring with the proportions. Okay, let's not go crazy. Well, maybe. What if we went crazy? How would you guys feel if we went crazy? We went some places. The answer may surprise you. It's so hard to talk while you're drawing, especially by yourself. When you're done drawing, it's pretty easy to rattle on all you want. But while you're drawing, because your mind is set to drawing mode, so it's like borderline impossible to do anything else. Do you know what I mean? It's really hard. Not impossible, but it's like balancing a lot of plates. Probably. I've never done that, but it seems like it would be. Because, you know, this is hard and that is probably hard also. I guess I'm making a lot of assumptions here on balancing plates. Have you ever balanced a plate? If you've balanced a plate, leave a comment about balancing plates. Is it hard? Is it easy? Is it medium? How hard or medium, if it's those things? I think we go for a bit of chub for the Oni form, for the Oni fans. Is that a thing? Is Oni fans a thing? Does anyone like you when I play video games? I like it. Me too. Okay. I'll keep doing it then. I'm my main target audience anyway. These horns make no sense. You made them. I know. Still make no sense. But now I'm upset because it's my fault that they make no sense. So thanks, you asshole. You're welcome. These will have to do. I would imagine at some point she transforms fully Oni while up on stage, like the lights go out and she fully turns into an Oni and everyone's like, ah, a monster ate her. And she has to cover it up. That seems funny to me. Am I crazy or do Onis have like more nipples than normal people? Is that something I've made up? Because I feel like I recollect Onis having more than one nipple. Or, see, I only have the one nipple, as I assume everyone else also does. But could it be that Onis have 2 or even 3? This drawing sucks, but it is what it is. You know, this luck of the dice, luck of the draw. What I got was Demon Hatsune Miku, so what I draw is Demon Hatsune Miku. Simply how the world works. Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. And I just have to live with that. I should have really warmed up before I just jumped into this. That was an error on my part. I'm trying to remember how anatomy works, which is a bit embarrassing because I'm usually pretty good at anatomy. Or so I thought, until just now. I lied about the chubby thing, turns out, or did I? Maybe we can have the best of both worlds. I think the horn needs to extrude. That's what we were missing for that. I've come to my senses, finally. You guys were right. Tusks was too much. I tried to overreach where I shouldn't have. Now the shame I feel is palpable. However, I think perhaps we get away with beard? No, I was crazy to try it. That was, I just experienced momentary insanity there. My apologies. Certainly try to do better. These horns look dumb. I think I'll have to take the harsh but necessary decision to change them to something better. We go like that. Is this something we could get away with? I think yes. Sort of ram horns? Crazy, though it may seem. I think that is the way to go with it. So... honestly forgot I was recording for a minute there. I don't really have much to say. I think we'll end the commentary there, and I'll see you in the render. Well, that's the video. I'm honestly pretty unpleased with the whole video, or the video as a whole. But, you know, that's it. Subscribe.